A long time ago, there lived a donkey in a village. The village was very backward and far away from the city, where no one used to go. There was a dense forest between the village and the city. Till today, no one had gone to the city after crossing that forest. Once, the donkey living in that village thought that why not go out of this village and go across this forest to see what is there on another side. Thinking this, the donkey went to cross the other side of the forest. That forest was very dense, and that donkey was very stupid. He would start walking in any direction and keep walking continuously. Fortunately, wandering here and there, he crossed the forest and reached the city. The news spread in the whole village that the donkey reached the city after crossing the jungle. All the people were considering the donkey very lucky because he reached the city, whereas, except the donkey, no person in the village could do this. A bunch of dogs were listening to all those people, and those dogs too had decided to cross the forest and go to city. Dogs have an amazing sense of smell. Smelling the smell of donkey, they also crossed the forest and reached the city on the other side. Other animals of the village also started reaching the city by following the same path. By walking on that path again and again, a trail was formed, and after some time, humans also started crossing the forest by following the same path. Time passed, and gradually, the population of the village increased significantly. Then, the government officials decided to build a road in the village to reach city. A team of engineers came from the city and started studying the area to make a road. Head of the village told the engineers that there is already footpath to the city. It would be good if a road is built on it. Hearing this, the chief engineer smiled and said, "May I know who built this trail?" The head of the village said, "Sir, as far as I know, this path was discovered by a donkey." And he narrated the whole story. The chief engineer said, "I am not at all surprised that the path was made by a donkey, because this is the longest and most difficult path to reach the city. But I am surprised and upset that you villagers, being a human, are walking on the path made by a donkey, whereas we have found a way which is very short and simple, following which you will cross the forest and reach city in a very short time." Now all the villagers were regretting their mistake. They were thinking that if they had tried to find and made their own path instead of following the donkey's path, then they would not have repeated the mistake which has been going on for centuries. After listening to this story, we need to see that whether we are also making the mistake of walking on the path made by someone else. Are we going in the direction where everyone is going? If we are doing so, then maybe we are wasting our life like those villagers. We need to look back and see whether the work we are doing or the studies we are doing is according to our interest or not, or we are just hesitant to find our own way under the pressure of society or family. If it is so, then perhaps we need to find our own way. If you have the desire to do something new, and if you are doing what you love doing, then you are ready to make your own path. And once you make your own path, you will definitely be successful in it.